I know we've waste about 7 minutes of your time,
Yeah.
and I'll proceed real quick. But before that, this is chair coaching experience, where we allow coaches to come and tell us their experience and how far they've gone with their team. And this station is being watched worldwide, from Africa, Ghana, Burkina Faso, Togo, Nigeria. Yeah, because precisely
Wow.
I'm from Ghana, and I'm not only doing this thing here. I'm also doing a high school event with my team in Ghana as well. Without wasting much of your time, coach, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am Coach Shawntae Purnell. I am the head cheer coach at Leuzinger High School in Lawndale, California. I've been coaching there. This is our fourth year with the team, but I've been a coach for about 16 plus years for different teams. Right now, we have a squad of 52 girls, both JV and varsity. And we also have our majorette dance team is about 14 girls.
Oh, all women, no guy.
No
Oh,
guys yet. We want some, but we don't have any yet.
well, cool. So, anyway, how did the passion of coaching started?
For me, it kind of started funny because I always wanted to play football. And when I got to high school, I wanted to play. The coach told me he wouldn't play, but I wanted to go to the games, and the cheerleaders are the closest to the game. So I started cheering, and then that developed my passion for it, and then I ended up taking over my high school team after I graduated. So been coaching ever since.
Good. So, I mean, 15 years you've been coaching from different schools.
Yes, I've coached from the Pop Warner level all the way up to the junior college level.
You must be very, really, 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 I would say, professor at your work.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. What is your philosophy of coaching? What's your style of coaching? I always ask this.
Um, with regards to coaching, I believe in coaching the whole athlete, taking care to have concern and be caring about my athletes both on and off the field, um, making sure that they're mentally prepared and physically prepared for the sport.
Coach, I was on a conversation with Henderson High School. I asked a question about conflicts,
Hmm.
and she told me that she had never had conflicts among the girls, and it's solely girls too. I asked Coach my next interview I just finished with Coach Francie. She also gave me an explanation. But then, Coach, tell me how are you going to handle uh, conflicts or your members that are fighting or do not have good terms among each other? Because if you do that, it's gonna hinder the team victory. So tell me, how do you handle that practically?
We're actually going through that right now with our team, and we're trying to get them to talk to each other, to work out their differences, to come to common grounds. With the high school age, they're all learning how to be women, so they are still working on controlling emotions. You have to just be there for them, explain to them the right ways to handle things, and finding alternative ways to deal with situations.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we're teaching them right now to take a breath, like in the moment. If you know you're overwhelmed and you're going to react in the wrong way, to try to get them to step back from the situation, gather their feelings, and come back and be able to talk about their feelings and what needs to change or what needs to get fixed.
What are your
So,
days of sorry, Coach, sorry.
yeah, we just want them to be able to handle their emotions basically, because at this age they need to get it all together and learn how to be women.
I was going to ask you, what are the days of your rehearsals? Do you do rehearsals normally on the school days?
Yes. Right now we practice 4 days a week, depending on if we have a game or not. And then it goes harder when it gets down to competition season. Every once in a while, we'll have a long Saturday practice.
Okay. What is your team culture?
Um, what do you mean?
I'm trying to say, what should I say? What could be your good team culture? Because every team is supposed to have a culture,
Mm-hmm.
they do it and don'ts. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's I'm trying to say. I'm trying to know what are your culture.
Um, I would say that Cold Blue Cheer, it sets a culture of being the blueprint of what a cheer team is supposed to look like. When they step out, they're from head to toe, they're presentable. Not just what they say, what they do, how they look as well. We take all that into account and make sure they are looking the best no matter where they go, and acting the best.
What are the team or the team goals of your team?
Um, the goals for this team, I would say, are to demonstrate spirit, the Leuzinger spirit at all times. Their goal is to be a presence not only at the school but also in the community. I
Mm-hmm.
try to look for opportunities for them to network with businesses in the area, to try to be at the city events so that they're a presence around the city.
Coach, have you been to any competition? And if yes, how did you prepare your team towards that?
Yeah, we compete every year. Right now they're defending national champions with Sharp. When we start getting into our competition season, we go into more intense practice, pushing technique, choreography. Every time we go to a competition, we take that score sheet back and we
Mm-hmm.
make changes to make sure that the routine is improved every time we perform it.
All right. You know, my next question, which is gonna be, is as a coach, how do you address challenges and promote a well-being in the team?
Um, I try to promote the well-being of my team by um, talking to the girls, allowing them opportunities to express themselves. Um, whenever they go out, we're constantly being a presence, basically wherever they are. When a visiting team comes to us, we're greeting that team,
Mm-hmm.
being great hosts. Um, any opportunity for them to talk to businesses or anything, I want them to be able to network and communicate very well.
Good, good. That's a good coach right there. And I know your students will always remember you for that. Coach, what constituents or what makes a good cheerleader?
A good cheerleader has to be coachable. They have to be able to recognize their faults. And I feel like a good team cheerleader is someone that looks at what the team looks like versus just what I look like.
Oh, coach. Uh, which I want to I want to really ask into this question is that coach, let's move to safety, right?
Hmm.
Safety and measurement. How do you handle a team member who is struggling to repeat, who is struggling and also repeating mistakes in your team?
Um, we encourage them to ask for help. I have my captains that I also pull out to have them look at their team while we're practicing and see if they need to pull to the side for one-on-one support. Um, we always ask and stop, repeat, go over. Um, before we have anything hit the floor, we make sure everybody's ready.
Coach, I'm kind of contemplating it since 52 girls in your team. That's a whole big team, very, very, very big team. How,
Yeah.
how do you manage? How do you manage?
Prayer first. Um, with varsity, there are 30 girls on varsity, so I have six captains. JV has 20 girls and three captains. And I also have an assistant coach, Shell. Shout out to Coach Shell today. Today her
Yes,
birthday.
coach.
I have an awesome assistant coach, Shell.
Hmm.
So we try to take our time basically. It's a lot of conversations, a lot of emotions, so it's hard work, but it's worth it.
Good, coach. How are you going to ensure proper techniques when it comes to tumbling, stunt, and all of that? How are you going to ensure that?
I often bring out professionals. I have various stunt clinics where I invite other coaches to come and teach stunt skills. I encourage my girls to go to tumbling classes. to get their tumbling stronger. Um, and we also go to camp. We have a summer camp every year where we do focus on technique and stunting.
I want to ask coach, what is keeping the team moving?
I think the goal of being better than we were yesterday. I try to stop them from looking at other teams and saying they're better than us because of this, and that. And I want
Mhm.
them to look at themselves and see what they can do better to be better than themselves.
Good. You know, I just asked Coach Francis about doing the stunt and tumbling. There should be proper safety for the
Hmm.
students. How do you manage that? How do you take care of that?
Our principal, Dr. Hill, was able to buy us our competition mats. So we have mats. We always use spotters when we're learning new stunts. So we have people watching. We take our time. Um, We have when we get to more harder stunts, we have the football helmets for our flyers to wear,
Yeah.
and we also have team. We have a sports trainer, athletics trainer at our school. So if there is an injury, Miss Scooty usually takes care of our girls to make sure they're safe. If there's ever an injury, we're following all protocols, and I follow her direction. So if she tells me one of my girls needs time, needs a break, or can't do this, and that, I'm making sure we're listening. I'm making sure the girls are listening, so that they're taking care of their health first.
You are the head coach, right?
Hmm.
How can someone become a head coach? Like what? 'Cause I want to be a head coach. How can I be a head coach? Tell me.
You just have to find an opening where a team is looking for a coach. Um, it's really hard to find schools because coaches really don't like to leave their teams.
Do they, are they looking for a certain certificate or certain grade?
I think it depends on where you are. The school that where I coached, they required a high school diploma and some experience in the cheerleading.
All right, coach. Let's go to academics. What are the team academic goals, and how do you help athletes?
For our team, for we follow the school CIF rules for academics. The girls have to maintain a 2.0 GPA, so they can't compete. Our athletic director monitors their grades, and at every grade check, if they're below a 2.0, they get pulled from the team from performing, and they have to get back on track with their grades. At the end of every year, we reward them, the ones that maintain a 3.0 or higher throughout the season. Um, and we also have no practice on Tuesdays. That's the day we want them to focus on studying and just have a time to where they can do their homework and they're not worried about cheer practice or a game.
Oh, good. You said something about in your conversation. Maybe I'll bring it back if I recall. How does the team get involved with community service and also school events?
Right now, a good chunk of our team is on what's called ASB, the Associate Student Body. So they volunteer, they plan events for the school. Um, I believe the school requires them to do community service hours.
Mhm.
I also look for opportunities for them to volunteer in the community. Just recently, they volunteered at a new store opening for a beauty supply store. Um, so anytime somebody reaches out to me, say, "Hey, can Cold Blue come to do this?" Sure. The girls also seek out their own opportunities to do community service. I know some of them participate in a holiday one where they'll be helping with the Santa sleigh.
Okay, that's good. Coach, what is new about your school? Tell us what is in stock in the coming years. What can
Oh,
we see?
okay. I forgot to say we also volunteer at the breast cancer walk every year.
Oh,
Um,
good, good.
what's new for my team?
Yeah.
Probably the competitions we're going to this year. We're going to try and compete in CIF this year, so we're just trying a uh new rule setting for the CIF. They have their own set of rules. Um, what's new every year for my team is their spirit pack, their list of things that they get for the year for what they wear. A lot of the teachers at our school joke that they look different every time they see them. So they have like clothes for days. Like my assistant coach and I joke that we're bougetto. Like we are very bougie, but we are on a budget with it. So we
Yeah.
want our girls to have a lot of looks, but we want to make sure it's affordable. But
Mhm.
the new thing for my team, excuse me, will be their accessories and their clothes every year.
Coach, thank you so much for coming to my show. I took much of your time, but I'm very sorry. I apologize for that. But I
No,
enjoyed the show. Yeah, I enjoy. Since you have much more knowledge about what you're doing. It's not about any other coach. Viewers, this is Coach Shawntae, right,
mm-hmm.
from Leuzinger High School. Please, if you're looking for a best coach, good coach, professor, satisfied, signed and sealed, she's right here, right in front of me. Don't look elsewhere. Be this is the right coach. Look for her, coach. I know you just mentioned of for me, like for instance, an example practically. If I am good in stunt and tumbling and cheering and all of that, but my grade is bad, how are you going to help me?
Um, I would allow you to be a part of the team so that you can learn and grow, but that reward is you getting the grade so that you can actually perform and participate with the team. Like I
So,
was one that wants to try and learn, but you
which,
still have to do your academic part.
which means it's not all about academic. This is, I would say, 50% of that, 50% of this, right?
More, well, since we're a school team, it's more 80-20. You because you can have all the skills in the world, but if you can't keep your grades up, I can't do anything with you.
Right, I get you. Well, this is chair coaching experience. I love to have you on my show again, coach. Because you have
Yes.
more, you have more to talk about. It seems that the time was limited time, but I still, try to massage your time a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, before I let you go, I know you've answered all the questions, and the viewers are also happy with all what you said. Like I said, she's professor of what she's doing, and she knows the intotos and of all that. So, coach, how can someone locate you, or how can someone find you if he or she is looking for you? Tell us your social media handle, your name before you go, your position, and then how we can locate Coach Shawntae.
I am Coach Shawntae Purnell again. I'm with Leuzinger High School in Lawndale, California. Our Instagram page is Leuzinger HS underscore code blue cheer. Blue spelled BLEU for the Lou House.
Right. What would be your best or your last advice to the youth?
My best advice to the youth
And
would
and
oh,
sorry, and what are you saying to your team?
the same thing. That they're student athletes first. They have to maintain their grades. Their education is more important than anything. That bond that you're going to build with your team, take the time to cultivate it and listen and talk to each other to make sure everybody understands and gets along.
Now, ladies, well, this is nice. Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say goodbye, but I know I'll be back every weekend on this show, Share Coaching Experience, 6 to 7 p.m., always on High School TV USA, where we allow coaches to come and elaborate, tell us more in depth about Share Coaching Experience. If you have not been on this show, then you're losing, because it's the best show you could ever get to explain yourself. No, need other show right here.
Right here.
Now, one love.
Keep watching
Thank
Cheer
you.
Coaching
One love.
Experience on High School TV USA every weekend at 6, 7.